All right. Sister Deborah, prophetess in the wilderness. And you know what? That's all right with me, coming again on this Deborah platform with another message. I will say this still yet is a lovely day in which the Most High Yah has made, and I, Sister Deborah, shall and will rest therein. Just coming with a little quick message. As I was driving, I had to pull over because I was listening to what the Spirit of the Most High Yah was saying. And I want to say to you all out there that has an ear to hear, the Most High Yah said unto me that this is not the type of judgment that is like until time pass or the day of yesterday. He wants me to say to you all that if you think for 1 minute that the judgment that he is put in the midst of the whole house of Israel is like unto the judgment of yesterday, he said that you are lost without a cause. This judgment that is upon, that is in the midst, in the center of a people, it's real. It's so real to the point where so many other things is taking place in the world. And the number one thing that's taking place amongst the people is that they're being judged by a creator. You see, it ain't like you waiting to get a extension cord whooped from your father, okay? You're not your father. Or you waiting to get out of jail because of a crime you committed. You know, this is not the type of judgment. Okay, this is a judgment that's outweighed any judgment that the Most High said that he has ever put on his people. So I'm just letting you know that. So a lot of us, we messed up from the floor up, because a lot of times when he sent his anointed ones to give you a message, the first thing everybody do is they line it up with how it was orchestrated in time past. But what the people don't understand is over. When he created all things and he said it was finished, well, let me tell you now, it's finished. And what I mean by that is everything that was, that is, and shall be, it's over. You can say there is a lot of houses being destroyed, and the first thing everybody said, oh, that's going on all over the world, oh, it's going on over here, and it's going on. No, you missing the whole spiritual message when you line up what Yah is saying to you today. Do not try to master it with yesterday as even and as a carbon copy. This judgment is different, y'all. This judgment is not like the judgment of the Most High Yah yesterday. He does things like yesterday, today, and forevermore. But you have to see where he is at in this day. This day is what all the prophets, even when they was in the midst of things that they were trying to get people to understand and hear, and the judgment of the Most High came upon the people. See, their prophet even spoke of in that day, meaning the day of his last judgment among his people in this way is in the day in which we live. You get sick of people. You get sick of people not taking things really serious, and when you telling them that what is before them this day, they want to take it and make it like, well, it's happening to everywhere. It's happening all over the world here. It happened to this nation. It's happening to this nation. Or it's happening over here. Look, stop. Because what happened is people begin to just focus on any and everyone and put everybody in the same category. And right now, I'm talking to the whole house of Israel. The judgment of the Most High is in the midst of you. You're going to see deaths. You're going to see sickness. You're going to see heartaches. You're going to see hurt from out of your family members and out of your family. You're going to see disrespect. You're going to see dishonor. You're going to see nobody taking their righteous place in anything. A father ain't going to take his place in his household. He ain't going to take his place with his children, which he has not in many years. But what this one is different, y'all. This is different. This day is Yah's elect yesterday spoke of this day. When the 12 disciples came into Yeshua and he asked them what would be, what it would be like in the days, in the end days. And he went on and telling them, well, let me tell you right now. In these days, don't you be deceived. Letting them know what to look for in their day. And then he began to tell them what is going to come upon a people in the last days. And even he and his disciples, they were warned about the days that we're in. So we can't take the days that we're in and try to go biblical and match it to the day of yesterday. Let me tell you something, y'all. This judgment that's upon us is so potent. You're going to see your people doing things. And let me stop saying your people. You're going to see a nation, the nation in which you were born in, doing things that you would never have thought. You're going to see your sons and your daughters. You're going to see your fathers and your mothers. You're going to see your sisters and your brothers, your aunts, your friends. You're going to see people, your own nation doing things against each other. You're going to see them coming down like dominoes. And you ain't going to understand it. You ain't going to be feeling it. You're going to get detached to so much of it happening till it's going to become the norm, till it's not going to even affect you regarding what's going on. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, and for it to get to a place where the Most High is making sure you rest in that spirit that he put in you, which is called endurance. Let me tell you, you're not going to escape being heartache, worry, sorrow, all the things that people think cannot come upon them because the way they have prepared their lives. Let me tell you, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. The good thing about it, I told you all before, I like how the Most High, when he come to me, he first want me to apply it to my life. He wants me to apply it to me before I come telling it to you. And when I have received his message and have applied it to myself and to my family, then therefore I have to then put it out to whom he wants it to go into in the ears of he that has an ear. But don't estimate that the judgment of the Most High today is like the judgment of the Most High of yesterday. This is the final. When listen to this. I'm going to tell you how deep it is, you guys. Listen to this now. Listen to this. The deepness of this judgment is he'll suffer a people to come on the ship, and look how they was put on the ship. Look how they was abused and misused like they weren't even human. Live 400 years being hung on trees, being killed, being hunted like animals. They were hunted down like animals. They've been treated like animals. All these things. Wouldn't you have thought that those are hurting things? When you see how our ancestors were living and dying back in our slavery days, even to now. You would have thought that was really horrible. You would have thought. But let me tell you something. The judgment of the Most High Yah on a people that he prophesied that he was going to judge the whole house of Israel first. You would think, wait a minute, hold up, Father Yah, hold up. What was that 400 years for? If that wasn't a judgment. What was that for 400 years? That was to get you to jealousy, to bring you to jealousy, to bring you to his light, to get you to see him for really who he is. And hey, you better get it. You better get it in this 400 years, because if you don't get it in this 400 years, I'm going to judge your whole nation. That means if you think for 1 minute the 400 years were bad, thank y'all. Come on now. Somebody out there got to understand where I ain't going to say they got to. Some ruach got to be resting in somebody. It has to. Because if you done went through 400 years Then after the 400 years, he's going to judge the whole house of Israel. What's that all about? After you done went through all the 400 years. You see what I'm saying? So all of the 400 years is vain and vax. As they teach it, they preach it, they precept it, they line it, they find all the books to say what had took place. It doesn't matter. The judgment that stand before us is greater than what we suffer through the 400 years. That's all I need to tell you, that the Most High Yah wanted me to let you know. So when you think it, and the reason why I say he asked me to apply it to me is because it's a preparation for me. It's to prepare me. You get ready, you get ready, you get ready. You continue to pray now. Don't cease from praying. You know I got that right hand. Don't cease from, and don't back away from me. Keep backing up on me, Deborah. But no. Not only is it coming to a nation, it's coming to your house. You too must behold the judgment that I'm going to put on your people. And I call them still yet my people. But I told them that I'm bringing the whole house of Israel down to a judgment after the 400 years. And they had no reason not to take a hold of me within them 400 years. He said they still was the same as their forefathers, even to today. So, okay, now my judgment has went out. So when we thinking we are getting ready to go to the promised land, and we getting ready to plant seeds and bring up crop and get ready for what's going on in America, y'all said they missed it. They waiting for Babylon to go down, the Father said, and they already down. They are down in the midst of my judgment. That's where the small remnant is coming from. What's going to be left? What's going to be left even after that judgment? You see what I'm saying? And we're sitting here thinking, oh, he's going to bring Babylon down. Yah said Babylon coming down by themselves. Those who were born, breed, they have set up to bring their own country down. So it's coming down within, not without. We are thinking all these other countries going to do something to America. He said, no. America is going to fall on their own land because of their own hand and their own mindset that they have set up to destroy their own land. That's why other countries are going to be looking over here and seeing fire, smoke, because it's going to kill everybody within the land. It's going to they could destroy the people and kill off everything within the land. So like I told you all are waiting to go over to the promised land. You're going to fall with Babylon. And you know what? It make now sense when he was revealing this stuff to me yesterday and today. This is the reason why I say, you thinking you going over to a promised land, you ain't going nowhere. You better get ready in your spirit, man. You better get ready. So all this time, in the last year and a half, Sister Deborah was telling you, go to the light. Get your spirit house in order with y'all. I know it. A lot of the people are getting their flesh in order. You can't get your flesh in order with y'all. You got to get your spirit man in order with y'all. So all I have to say, it's get ready, get ready, get ready to feel the judgment of the Most High Yah, my Father in the heavens. I give him all praise and glory, and I still yet salute his judgment. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, I salute Yahuwah's judgment. In the name of the Most High Yah, hallelujah, I salute your judgment, Father, even if I'm in the midst of it. Praise the mighty Yah.